Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hope y'all are doing well. We're gonna be playing some Cold Waters today. I don't know too much about how you actually play this game or kind of end goals and stuff like that of this game, but I saw someone playing it a while back and wanted to play it for a while. It's made by a games company that I've actually played a lot of their other content as well, so let's quickly go options, audio, turn down the volume. My legs hurt a lot. Okay. Okay. Resolution. Let's fix that resolution scaling. I'm at I believe this is what mine is at. All right. Game. Okay. Sure. We'll stick with this. We'll fix that whole bit. I'm gonna use training. We'll do the basics of training and stuff, just so I can figure out kind of how to do it, and then yeah. Start. Okay. Command assignment. This is a Sturgeon class submarine. Okay. And yeah, basically this is a submarine thing. Bearing 001. Okay.
Sonar new contact bearing 000.
Okay.
Designated Sierra 1.
Use. Okay. Camera control. Mouse 1 or left arrow. Oh, okay. Zoom in is the mouse wheel. Okay. Okay. And that is camera bearing. Okay. Press 0 to raise your periscope.
Upscope.
Okay. Use P to enter periscope view. Okay. 0 on the camera bearing. Okay. Okay. So if I do this, P, I.
Con sonar master 1 is classified as merchant.
Okay. And then left click on the mini map. Okay. Okay. That's what that is. Okay. Backslash. We'll do that. Okay. So backslash recenters it. So if I moved it like that and then. Is that not backslash? Oh no. That one's backslash. Okay. That does that. Maximize map is tab. Okay. hide map, left click on, I assume that's what it is. Okay. 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 Oops. What happened? Don't know what that was. Turn on the event camera for your upcoming torpedo attack. Okay. Select tube 1. Right. F. So wait, if I do periscope. Wait, what? Right. Okay. Press space. That's interesting. Okay. Shift E. Ah. That shows 2 different cameras. Okay. Do I not get the option to actually fire the torpedoes? Do I not get a... Did I do something wrong? What'd I do? Contact reestablished. Do I not get to actually fire the freaking torpedo? Right. Okay. Select the tube. Okay. On the mini map and use bearing and range. We're going to tab here. Okay, space. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. There we go. I fired the torpedo. And now I am scanning on the torpedo. All right. This is why I needed to do this, because otherwise I was going to do that wrong. And these torpedoes aren't particularly quick, apparently. Yeah. I've not watched someone play through the entirety of a game, but I have watched somebody play this quite a bit, and it seems quite fun, because you got to end up doing things like balancing where you are and slight radar tracking and
Con sonar lost contact.
boom.
Master 1, last bearing 0, 0, 0. Contact breaking up.
Ooh. That was quite a serious hit there. And then you can just watch the ship slowly sink. or in this case, quite quickly sink, given that it is very drastically cut open. There we are. Yay! Okay, I have learned. Good. Right. End combat. Okay. When finished viewing, after action report. Okay. So, wait, how do I go to the... Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's escape, leave combat. Good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then wire guided torpedoes. Start. I'm just gonna continue through these. This seems really fun. All right. Yay, another sturgeon. These are really cool. Okay, all hands, man battle stations.
Con sonar new contact bearing.
Ah, I should have read that.
Designated Sierra 1.
Okay.
Con sonar new contact bearing.
Using
3,
tab.
2, 7. Designated Sierra 2.
Approximate bearing, range 0.
Con sonar new contact
Right
bearing.
click.
0, 5, 1. Designated Sierra 3.
Okay, so bearing 0, range 20. Really? Bearing 0, range 20. Okay. Third column above minimap shows this. Here's data. Bearing, range to enable.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Okay.
Con sonar Sierra 1.
Okay.
Is classified as merchant.
Third column, is that weapons? No. That's signatures, that. Okay. Okay. Can I change this data? I cannot. Right.
Con sonar Sierra 3 is classified as merchant.
Hey, okay. Drag waypoint around with mouse pointer. Says bearing. Place waypoint as new position. Use escape and move. It becomes enabled and starts searching for a target. Perfect. So I can do this. And then if I use the periscope.
Upscope.
What was the other one? Oh, right. Okay, this is interesting. Then I'm going to...
Ship 2-3. Aye, sir.
Okay. Alright. And then if I just simply use periscope,
Con sonar master 2 is classified as.
all right. So then if I go back into
Con,
Oh.
fire control, weapon acquired.
perfect. So now this one is, and I do have wire control, so I can more directly guide
Con
these.
sonar lost
Boom.
contact. Master 2, last bearing 347. Contact breaking up.
All right, perfect. Okay, and then right to change direction. Run level, run shallow. Adjusted by setting the tube settings. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll use this
fire
to
control, weapon acquired.
change things like it's what numpad 4. So by doing numpad 4, I can steer it right. Numpad 6 steers it this way, and then I can use what it is 5 and 8. And I can steer this so I can make it go down. Okay, that's interesting. And shift core, okay.
Con sonar lost contact.
Not home
Master
on friendly
1, last
vessels.
bearing 0,
A
8.
broken
Contact breaking
wire.
up.
Okay. So, whoops. Okay. So, perfect. Okay. However, a wire may be broken. As cutting the wire. Yeah. F3. Use 4 to enable. Try R. Try singing the other targets. Needed. However, this usually requires enough data to accurately plot the targets. Okay. And so what I can do is if I R and R, these should now be being reloaded, I believe. Perfect. And what is this? Weapon depth. I don't know. Let's weapon search. Weapon sensor. Okay. Don't know what these do. I'm going to Can I Okay, so there's no guidance while it's still attached like this.
Tube 1 ready.
Yay! I have the other torpedo. Let's look at the other ships. So we took out this one. It's currently vertical, sinking. Really nice. Ooh, this one's still semi-afloat. Only semi, though, because it's about to go underwater. This is fun. I greatly enjoy this. Looks like this was transporting a couple trucks and some other junk. Sinking. You are still falling to the depths of the ocean.
Torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Alright. I really wish that these were quicker. I really wish the torpedoes were a little quicker, because this is kind of annoying, but... Sweet! So, hey, and you can see the other ship as it was sinking too. This is kind of cool. So now I just quickly tab and... I make the adjustment. So... what does this do? Okay, so these look like they don't do anything until later. Okay. So none of these are going to do anything until after it reaches the level and starts going in for its kill. So what is this? Oh, this is actually a warship. Okay. I didn't actually handle that as a warship. I just... this would not be this far across. So if 0 is ahead of me, it should be... I don't see anything. There it is. I. Can I that? Okay.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Oh. And now this is that. Okay. And so if I use this, can I make this turn right? No. What about changing depth? Uh... Alright, but I can still steer it like manually left, right. I can also force it down to attack from other directions. So I can do this. To attack from a right side back end. Boom.
Contact. Master 3. Last bearing 0. 3.
And
Contact
now
breaking
they
up.
sink. And ooh, that was a big ol' hit. I like this. This is fun. I love this. This is cool. All right. Perfect. And I can escape, leave combat. Okay. Boom. So now missiles. Using missiles. All right, let's. Okay. All right. Status report. You should have 4 Mark 8s. Wait. Left click to unload. Okay. Left click unload. Where is unload? Ah, okay. You know, oh! Okay. The, uh, chasm. Okay, so they want this down to 4. Go over here and load 4 chasms. Click load, okay. With 0 in the torpedo tubes for a total of 23 out of 23, yes. Okay, so now I have the right equipment. Right. Have R continuously. UGM 84 is loaded. Okay. 1 is in the tubes. Two. Okay. So tubes 1 and 2, which I believe are these ones. So that's that, the UG. If I do that here, there we go. So these are now UGM 84s. And I believe that's 1, 2. That could be also 1 and 2. You know what? I think it goes the other way. So I'm going to do this one. Okay. All hands, man battle stations.
Con sonar new contact bearing 0, 0, 0. Designated Sierra 1.
Upscope.
Con sonar new contact bearing 3, 4, 9. Designated Sierra 2.
Okay. If I
Con
quickly.
sonar new contact bearing 0, 0, 9. Designated Sierra 3.
So I can now
Con
identify
sonar
you.
1 is classified as merchant. Con sonar master 3 is classified as merchant.
You learned how to change. Okay, select tube 1. Alright. Tap R. Oh, they want now a chasm. Okay. Log. Okay, use F9. Okay. Okay, so take this. I'm just gonna quickly go to the tab just so I can do this. Okay, so we've got merchant. That is another type of merchant. And another type of merchant vessels. Perfect. Okay. And F9.
Torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Okay. Your target. Like tube 1. Oh, this is a different missile than what I wanted. So I actually want that one. Okay. Okay, ensure. Okay, yes. Pointer in front of your submarine north. Waypoint bearing reads display 0. 8 to 10. Missiles do have a minimum range. Okay, so take you. Ray, yes, space.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
8 to 10. Okay. Going 0. And ready, right click.
Shoot tube 3. Aye, sir.
Okay. And so now if I... how do I... Uh-oh.
Con, fire control. Unable to fire.
So I should be able to see this get hit.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Master, 1.
I did it!
Bearing, 0.
Sweet.
0. 0. Contact
Okay.
breaking up.
Alright. Okay. Try singing and experiment training the weapon settings. Okay. So, if I go over quickly, what was the button again to change? If I did periscope, it was... What was the other button it was? I am forgetting the button it needed to press in order to... No, that was that. It wasn't P. Options, controls. Okay. Noisemaker. Mark target. Okay. Okay. Camera to weapon is F3. Okay. So if I tab. I don't think I've got any sort of changes to these.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
So we're gonna fire now.
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Hey! Okay, so I can now track this. Okay. Okay, and then these have different weapons ranges and
Con,
stuff.
torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Okay.
Con, sonar, lost contact. Master, 2. Last bearing, 3. 4. 6. Contact
Cool.
breaking up.
Okay. And then if I just space
Con, fire
bar.
control. Unable to fire.
Oh. Okay, take you. Space bar.
Shoot tube 2. Aye, sir.
Fire. Okay, this is kind of cool. I like this. Okay, and so these are going to be used. I don't know how much I want to use these, but they are pretty useful to have. Yeah. So I think these probably do cause sinking, though probably a little less than others. But this is cool. Okay, and boom. Oh, it didn't say lost contact. Do I need to double tap him? I might need to double tap you. I'll load this. And then see if I need to double tap him and also see what this does. Okay. I don't know what these weapon depths means. So you got wider, more calm, and I don't quite know what these depths are. Let me guess. Does pressing the 3 button... What about this 3 button? So that changes that. So that doesn't look like that's gonna kill him.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Can I fire this? Whatever this is? Sure, we'll see. How does this do?
Shoot tube 1. Aye, sir.
Okay. Which one's this? Oh, I forgot about this person. I'm going to... Oh. That's annoying. One of the streamers that I like to watch, who only streams for a very short amount of time, has, done this. Oh!
Con sonar lost contact. Master 3.
That is a much bigger boom.
0, 2. Contact breaking up.
That is a much, much bigger boom. Okay. So the bigger thing has a much bigger boom as done by the much bigger hole. Where is the ship? Looks like it's too low. I'm gonna guess that's the same situation here. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's loading in the other ship, so. But yeah, okay, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it is unfortunate. I can try to do this. One second. Let's see. Alright. So we're just gonna do this. Leave combat. Continue. Navigation. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna do all of these just so I get an idea on what I'm doing. Alright. Probably because that was a tomahawk instead of a short-range anti-ship. Ah. Also, how you doing, Naresh? Okay. Which contains 3 columns. Right, weapons data. Ah, okay, yeah. You will just focus on the first column. Course, speed, depth, rudder, plane, and ballast. Well, lots of goodies to be had. Oh, wonderful. Alright. Okay, steering. It's at 5-degree increments. I use A to bring your HUD. Okay. Your steering should now be turning in a circle. Okay. So I should be able to A. Perfect. Okay. So, okay. Oh, and I need to bring Q to a head flank.
Make turns for 1, 0. Make turns for 2.
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Oh. What is speed flank? I don't know. Okay. So, what else? Right, WS to change depths. I'm going to release the turn and I assume this slows me down. Oh no, that is plane. So W and S is plane, is E. Oh, E is part of ballast. I don't know how to close ballast. Frick, what do I need? Is it R? What is the other one for ballast? C and E for ballast. Okay.
Passing 100 feet.
Okay. Okay. Set plane to 0. Wait, that's the wrong one. Shoot. That and wait, no, that's that. Plane is this. There we go. But I could, in theory. Oh, that's going up.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 2-5 knots.
Okay. Okay. And does not require any form of movement. Depth changes with ballast are much slower than with that. Straight and
Passing
level
100 feet.
to quickly set rudder planes. Okay, so X quickly sets everything to 0. Rather than tabbing keys, ballast, you may hold then release at the desired setting. Okay, so I want to just do this. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. Be sure not to exceed 1,000 foot depth. Down 200 and level it out. In an emergency. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and then ballast. So we'll pull down and pull ballast.
Passing
We
200 feet.
will change rudder back to straight.
Passing 300 feet.
Conditions. So this will tell me things
Passing
like,
400 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
oh right, I still need to figure out how to stop being going so fast.
Passing 500 feet.
Q and Z. Z is how to slow down.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering I.
Oh,
Make turns for 2-0
okay.
knots. Maneuvering I.
Oy, this is such a hard thing to try to figure out. Okay. Okay. And then it is Shift R, right? Emergency Shift R.
Emergency surface the ship. Dive I.
Set your speed to flank. To 30 in
Con
conjunction
maneuvering,
to
turns for 2-0 knots.
Passing 600 feet.
speed to flank speed, which I believe means this.
Turns for 2-5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Okay, plane and ballast.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 300 feet.
Okay.
Passing 200 feet.
On the surface, level out your planes. So, plane was, which one was plane? Which one was plane again? I can't remember plane. Oh, that's rudder. Ah, plane is that, and then ballast was C and
Experiencing high
E.
pressure air banks after emergency flow. Unable to dive.
Okay. On the surface, level out your planes. Okay. Okay. Cannot be changed. Okay. And so, in theory, I can do that. And then I can also now, once I get the ballast back, start doing that. What happens if I start diving from here? If I also increase speed, which I believe is Q? Right? Q and Z?
Make turns for 2, 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
And then I also push for dive. Does this start pushing me to dive, or... maybe I might need to... There we go. So now I'm pushing to start diving again. This is cool. I like this. So I more or less am once again doing that. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. So now we're at full negative 30.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 2.
And then I slow down
turns
to...
2, 0 knots. Maneuvering I.
Alright.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 2, 0 knots.
This is interesting. How to sneak in, identify target, attack, and escape without even using your periscope. Yeah, that's where this thing comes into place. I've watched people play this before, but I have not gotten to play it myself, and then it was on sale recently, and so I picked it up. I think it was on sale for like half price, so I couldn't let that go to waste. Alright, let's go deal with the ballast again, just because. Alright. And then we'll leave. But, yeah, it'll be interesting. I can't wait to actually start attacking things. Okay. And then...
High pressure air banks charge complete. Ready
Alright.
to dive.
Have you played? Yes, I have played those. In fact, I actually bought the full version of both of them. So how quickly do I go if I fill ballasts? How quickly do I drop? Reasonably quickly. It's not, you know, as big as that, but cool.
Make turns for 2, 5 knots. Maneuvering.
And then I want to see just how quickly I can dive.
Passing
So
100 feet.
I want to get down to 900, and then
Passing 200
I'll
feet.
see how much I can do. Okay.
Passing 300 feet.
So this is full down right rudder.
Passing 400 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 500 feet.
This is quite a thing. Anyway, what did you say after yes I have played? Yeah, I did play, in fact, both of those games. In fact, I have both full versions. I usually ended up playing the demos, but yeah, I have actually played both games. So leave combat, yes. Alright, now our target motion analysis. Ooh, yay! Building a firing solution. Oh, this will be fun. Okay. Yeah, I've played both of those. They're quite fun.
Sonar, new contact bearing.
Okay.
0, 0, 0.
Lose the
1.
initial increase speed. Sonar operator. Use tab, full screen, use mouse wheel, all the way out. Okay, so increase speed to 5 knots.
5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Tab,
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
zoomed all the way out, so that's why. Okay. Data panel. Ownership data. Contact data. Bottom left. Okay. Contact name, yes. Bearing, okay. Bearing 2. Contacts course. Unknown. Speed, unknown. Oh, speed is 19. Okay. Range to contact is... Okay. Targeting solution, quality... Okay. Unknown values are displayed as... These numbers update. Okay, builds up at the making its position on the map more accurate, and eventually put weapons onto that target with confidence. Okay, and I'm okay. It's now bearing 4. Okay. Use okay. Using signature analysis. Good. Okay. So we'll go back into tab. Our sub. Very slow. Okay. Use quote and semicolon to cycle through. Oh, lovely. Okay. So this one. Let's see if we can't find which. It's close, but not quite it. Let's see. Not quite. No. There it is. This is what it is. Okay. Line up. Okay. 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 Peaks line up, so use return or left click. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. Now I gotta go find it again. Where was it?
Con sonar.
There we go.
01
That's
is
assigning.
classified as merchant.
Yeah, I have in fact played them. I haven't played too much recently of them, but yeah. Okay. Sonar operator. Okay. Improves, but 2/3 ahead. Okay. So basically speed up.
Make turn.
Con sonar. We are cavitating.
Shit.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
I'm going to dive a little. to try to alleviate the cavitating, because I assume it's in conditions. I'm gonna try to get down below the moderate layer. Okay. Okay.
Passing 100.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay, perfect. Eventually, yes. The contact is plotted. And weapon intercept point is calculated. Okay. Crucial. Okay.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 0.
So
0,
now
set,
shift
contact
F1.
faded.
Ah, okay. Increase with selecting a contact as your current contact. Knowing the type of contact. Okay. Accuracy. Ranging the contact using. Okay. And then accuracy. Changes in contact. Bearing chain. Okay. Okay. Passive and toad. Okay. Okay. Recognition. Manual. I don't know how to pull that up again, but that's fine for now. I'm going to increase speed.
Turns. Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Oh, come on.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
We'll go down a little bit further, hopefully avoiding cavitation as best as we can. We are underneath the moderate layer, but that's not too big of a deal. We're at 79 decibels for signature. Oh, we completely have no signature. We currently have no contact.
200 feet.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay, perfect. So now we'll, okay. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, how you doing, Naresh? Yeah, I already asked that. Oh well. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to go at 15 knots. Tab. I have lost contact with the ship, which is not great. Wait, that's not what I wanted. So we'll increase ballast by a little bit. No, I'm just really bad at remembering whether I have or have not asked something. Especially if I'm somewhat bored at the time.
Passing 200 feet.
Which is,
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
I don't really want to cavitate.
Make turns for
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Alright.
con maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
Let's see. Depth, speed, 10 knots. I just need to get.
room. Tube 1 ready.
Can I get the targeting solution better? I need contact. I would really like to have contact, so. What is it? F9? To speed up? Okay, so F9 is.
Sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing
Okay.
0, 0, 0.
Okay, we have regained contact. We're currently not cavitating there. Okay, let's try to get a better bearing. We do have that. We're not really getting much better of a sonar contact. It says to 2/3 speed, but all right. Let's see. Come on. Can I get a better? Hey, okay, we're getting better, so I'm gonna finally use F9 again. Okay. And we're going to increase ballast. No, that's reducing ballast. I want to increase ballast so I slightly get a little further up. We'll reduce rudder. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Okay.
Passing 100 feet.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Shoot. Slightly go below. So at about 100 feet, I can keep 10
Passing 100
knots.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Good. Okay. And what I'll do is I'll just keep this. We're at 41 because I had to change direction. It wants to get upwards of, I think, 90. Can I get 90? Let's see. Solution's not getting better. Okay, we're up to 63 again. Good. Okay. 66. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I'm going to implement a slight turn. We're up to 70. Okay. Let's see. 74. We're doing good. I cannot see the vessel just yet, but I would like to soon. Alright. Oh, shoot. I did something stupid. My bad. Okay, we're up to 80. 85. We're getting pretty close. I really don't like how long this takes. Hey, we've got a targeting solution. Perfect. And there the ship is. Perfect. And I think I should be able to do this, so I'm going to do it.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
I'm going to sink it. What was it? Was it F? Was it Shift F1? There we go. Yes. Okay. Ending combat after. Targeting solution. Perfect. So I will do that. I just want to kill the thing first. Let's see. All right. Let's view the torpedo. These are, I believe, Mark 16s, I believe. All right. So we'll just watch this thing get killed, and then we'll be good. Mostly just because I want to watch this thing die. I don't believe that I have much in the way of control with these just yet for weapons search. Okay, so that'd be 2 different types of searches. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. My targeting solution became really bad. That's not good. Probably because of the torpedo in the water. Benefit is I know it was over that far forward, so I know I'm not going to hit closer, but it does mean that I no longer have as good of a targeting solution, and so I won't be able to get as clear of a shot. Oh well. Tab, it should be probably right about here. So, weapons, Mark 48. That's what those are. I don't remember what. I think moths are things. Wire control, that's cut. What is this? Activate, edit waypoint, manual control, 5. Can I manual control while it's still? No. So until I make it active, I cannot manually control it. Okay. And then, of course, damage control, signature, conditions. Oh, my knee. That hurt. Okay. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't currently have the greatest firing control on the torpedo, so let's. So what happens if I change the weapon depth and then change? Does this change its depth? Or while it's on, does that change? I don't know. I think that might be once it releases, it changes depth. Okay. I do believe right now this is telling it to go up. I think this would be going down, stay at that height, and then go up. So I set it to this. It should hopefully lock the ship in a second or two. Okay. This is really fun. Yeah, I can't remember who exactly it was that I had actually watched who played this, but yeah, I had watched somebody play this entire game through and found it rather interesting. Okay, it's having to search, which I'm a little scared about. Because it means that it's not in its uh let's see. I only have a 38 targeting solution. So it's bouncing around a bit more,
Fire
but
control, weapon acquired.
it locked. I see. It moved. And I'm gonna guess now that changing this to lower won't do anything because it's locked. Okay. Wait, is that the surface skimmer? Well, it's certainly surface skimming now. Come on, where is the thing? I'm getting a better and better firing solution at the very least. We're at 60.
Con sonar lost contact.
Boom.
Sierra 1. Last bearing 0, 0, 1.
Got him.
Contact breaking up.
Alright. That was fun. Okay, leave combat. Yes. Okay. Sensors and masts. Okay. Using periscope. Learn how to use towed array. Okay. Yes. Okay. All hands. Man battle
Sonar, new
station.
contact
All right.
bearing 3, 2, 6. Designated Sierra 1.
Once a contact is detected, to toggle on. If a contact is not, the targeting solution for this contact to, however, is use Shift A again to toggle. Okay, so Shift A.
Con sonar switching to active search.
Okay, so this is active, so this will increase target quite a bit better.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Con
Yeah.
sonar Sierra 1.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
Okay. Yep.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as biologic.
Yes. Perfect. Okay. Use F5 or a conditions tab. Okay. Use above 50. Okay. Final depth should be... Okay. So basically run increase ballasts.
Con sonar new contact bearing 0, 0, 3. Designated Sierra 2.
Okay.
Con sonar
Good.
new contact bearing 0, 1, 9.
Okay, so we got
Designated
zero,
3.
that. Okay, so if I just increase my ballasts even more, and
Passing
X
100 feet.
stops, yes. Okay, so X stops altogether. Got it. This is fun. I was actually very looking forward to playing this, and it's a lot more fun. Oh, geez, stop. Actively reduce depth. I looked away and I... Okay. Whoops. I made an error. Okay, let's raise a little bit more. Once at 50, stop. Okay. Okay. That's the layer allowing detection of additional contacts. Okay. Use 9 to raise the...
Raise the ESM mast.
ESM. Providing a measure known as purple lines. Using search radar in this, however, showing that this signal is shown on the meter in the upper left. Oh, right up here. Okay. Detecting contact. Use 9 to lower.
Lower the ESM mast.
ESM. 0 to raise
Upscope.
periscope. Okay. Low light vision enhancement. Okay. Where are the other targets? I know that there's you because you're the one that I've seen. Where are the other targets? They're a little further away. I'm going to set a slight rudder. Okay. All right. Low light. Oh. Ah. Yes. Very useful at the moment. Contact 2. Solution 40-something%. Okay. And 30%. Okay. Let us stop this. It should be basically directly ahead of me. But these are far enough out that I cannot see them. That's nice. Okay. Let's see if I decide to, for instance, so this says its bearing is 5 degrees. So its bearing should be basically what I'm looking right now. I do not see it though. What is the other one supposed bearing? 21. So it should be roughly in the direction that I'm facing right now, but neither are. So I'm gonna quickly time forward to hopefully get a better contact, right? That way I can hopefully get an actual reasonable bearing on these things, right? Come on, let's get above like 50 or 60 so I can actually get direction of travel. Bearing of 50, still 37. You're 51. It's going 16 knots. Range is about 32, so it's quite a while. It's quite far. So I'm just gonna 9.
Make turn.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Dang it.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Damn it.
Con sonar,
Okay.
no longer cavitating.
Use 8 to
Con maneuvering. Making turns
radar
for
mast.
5 knots.
Right. However, so this should greatly improve. However, it's not greatly improving. That's not good. Okay. 8 to lower the radar mast. Use Q to set your speed ahead 1/3, which I guess is 5 knots. Okay. Different. Oh, narrow. The term, the baffles. Okay. So if I keep my turning slightly signature, I do not currently have any of the towed array for the secondary. I do have a little bit of towed array for the second, but the first has currently no towed array. Let's see if I can't identify the ship at all. Let's see. What do we got here for ship? Not that one. Oh. I believe that this is that.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as merchant.
This one is... Which ship are you? We got 3. What are you? Come on, what are you? What is this? This is really annoying to try to find. What are you? Oh, you could be a alligator LST. I'll have to wait for it to refine a little bit more. How is yours? We now have a bit more of the towed array. You're currently at about 9. I still can't see the ship. Alright. Okay. Yes. Production towed array bonus. Okay. Can I get a little bit better on 2? We're currently at 53%. 54. Still quite poor for my contact. For my solution. I just need to get close enough that I can actually somewhat see the vessel. And there's the one unfortunate thing with this is that you need to be within about 5 or 10 kilometers before this can really be seen, or whatever it is. KYD. Alright, we've almost gotten to the 60, which means I'll be able to tell direction. Although I assume it's going in the same direction as the other one. Let's see. We're currently... towed array... it's going a little further out. This is still really hard to define.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 026. Contact.
Really? I lost bearing with it? That's annoying. Come on. Alright. I'm tempted to shift A, but I kind of don't want to do that just yet. I'm going to turn just a tad bit.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 009.
I lost my
Contact
towed array, apparently. Okay. I'm very tempted to strike this. I want to get decent contacts on 2. So what I might do is I might start lowering this.
Downscope.
We're going to reduce scope. We're going to start going down through the ballast. All right.
Make
Please
turns
don't
for
cavitate.
sonar, we are cavitating. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
All right.
con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Yes. All right, let's get
Passing 100 feet.
below 100 feet. We'll balance out. And we'll
Make
increase.
turns for 10 knots. Maneuver. Make turns for
Con sonar, we are
Oh.
cavitating. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay. So if I do this, conditions, we are below the very
Con
strong
sonar
duct.
lost contact. Master 1, last bearing 0.
So I need to
7-2.
actually go
Contact
up
faded.
a little. Unless I wanted to go below and just start going really fast, which isn't really worth much. Let's.
make turns for
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
There we are.
turns for 1
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay.
maneuvering, making turns for 10 knots.
Think we're still below the belt. I'm going to raise a little bit faster.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 1, bearing 073.
Yeah. Okay.
Make turns for 15.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Make turns for 1
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Can I get back to my own vehicle for a second? Can I please get back to my own ship, please? No, I don't want to do that. You know what? I'll just leave combat. Okay. And then tactics and damage. And Knuckles. Okay. And battle stations. RDAP 1. Moderate breeze. Very strong surface duct. Very strong thermal layer. 100. Okay. So this is a training mission. Speed.
Make turns
We'll set
for 5
for that.
knots. Maneuvering eye.
Silent running.
5 knots. 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 5 knots
introduces noise, but
Con maneuvering,
also...
making turns for 5 knots.
Alright, so shift
Rig
S.
shift for ultra quiet.
Good. Rig shift, quiet. We currently have no contacts, but we are moving. Silent, good. Okay. 1. Okay. Speed limitations. Sonar detection ranges. Allows you to stay outside of their range. Okay. Many sonar detection range. Okay. Stay slow and don't cavitate. Speed equals noise. Okay. If a layer is present, keeping it between you and your contact will decrease the sound transmission unless too close. As well as the layer will decrease some of the noise from your transient. Stay off the surface. Get on their 6. And their baffles. We're moving too fast. Use decoys. May cause weapons. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Good. Right. Decoys. However, decoys when okay, and the enemy trying to detect you. Okay. This device generates used to deploy a noisemaker. Noisemaker will appear on your map. Okay. A knuckle. Hard over back and forth while at high speeds. Use hard all the way over. Okay. Knuckle is not guaranteed to form in an incoming. Okay. So if I
Make turns for 2.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
yeah, I get that. So if I just increase speed and then do that, then I'll try to set up the knuckle. Okay. So at 25, and then hard rudder one direction to the other can create a knuckle, which will stop that. That's interesting. Yeah, this is a really interesting game. I'm really excited for this. When I actually start the campaign itself. Come on. Speed. 23. Okay. Let's see. Come on. Get all the way up to speed, please. Almost. We're getting there. We're getting there. Come on. Speed all the way to 25, please. Okay. Conditions. Very strong duck, which is very useful. Okay, so if I
Making turns for 2.
hard
5
left,
knots.
hard the other direction.
Con, knuckle formed.
Cool. And then I'm going to heavily reduce speed.
Make turns for 5.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Brake for ultra quiet. And we'll just try to quickly... right... Perfect. Up. Next.
Torpedo room, tube inoperable.
Okay. Use damage control. Okay. Black. Oh, look. There's low battery guy. Alright, then. Hello. Okay. But the rest in a campaign, repair at port. Okay. Left click. Okay.
Parties. Into the torpedo room.
Okay. Or right. And half the time. Be back. Online is verified with a message. Okay. Reduce speed. Okay. Okay. This is very cool. I'm very excited about this. Already been streaming for nearly 2 hours already?
Al sonar has
Wow.
been repaired.
Okay. Next.
Flooding in the engine room. Damage control parties. Lay to the reactor space. Damage control parties. Lay to the machinery space. Damage
There we go.
control parties.
Propulsion.
Lay to the engine room.
Okay. Okay. You were too shallow.
Passing 200 feet.
As you reach, propulsion, but damage control party also reduces the flooding rate. It'll be like 1 hour plus reactions. Oh Lord. Do we have 1 hour plus of reactions to do? Okay. Then I'll definitely have to, only be doing this for another hour. Okay. If you are shallow enough. In a single video, yes. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So, am I still flooding? I am still flooding, so I'm going to increase my ballast to try to raise myself a little bit higher. I will also increase the plane to try to not flood so bad.
Passing 300 feet.
Okay, speed needs to go up.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Oh,
Make turns for
10 knots.
1
Gotta go up.
knots. Maneuvering I.
Okay, 10 knots. Okay, we're starting to reduce depth. Oh. Oh, right. Not counting the other stuff. I can easily make it 2 hours. Okay. Right, I still need more. I still need to talk to people a bit more for dealing with the, Discord stuff. GF2E, I assume you're just talking about me playing it again, which probably happen sometime soon. I'm gonna increase the ballasts again a little bit more.
Passing 300 feet.
I want to get a little higher before I deal with flooding. if you are shallow enough. So I'm currently definitely not shallow enough to deal with this. Okay, I'm gonna go up. Okay.
Make turns for 15 knots.
All right.
Maneuvering eye.
We're gonna try to speed up a little bit faster.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 15
Yeah,
knots.
Lewis has showed up. That's a lot easier. Okay. All right, yeah.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Right, reduce speed.
Make turns for 10.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay. Whoops. Nope, do not change ballasts.
Make turns for 5 knots.
5
Maneuvering
knots. Increase ballast. I would like to,
eye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 5 knots.
okay, can I raise a little higher? We're at 181, so we definitely need the plane in order to increase depth. The ballast can just keep me, well, balanced. But, alright. Yeah, I'll have to try to get it. The only other thing I can think of would be like using another system, but that's all I can think of. Okay. We're almost dealt with flooding. Flooding sucks. Though we are getting rid of the water finally, which is good. Okay, what's the other
Flooding in the
thing?
machinery space.
Use S. Okay, so now I need up and speed.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering eye.
To try to surface.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Good. We'll start
Con
cavitating
sonar,
once
we
we
are
reach.
Cavitating. Make turns for
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Okay.
con maneuvering. Making turns for
Let's see. What was the... Oh, look. We're slightly above water. High ballasts.
Damage control parties. Lay to the machinery space.
Okay. Reduce that. Use that to get to it. Okay. I do want to slow down my ascent quite a bit. Okay, so I'm currently balancing barely with the repaired systems. Good. Perfect. Okay. All right. Assigning. However, flooding can resume. Has been brought under control. To surface. It might be time to abandon ship. Okay. Oh, I do not want to surface more than I already am. We'll reduce. Okay, next. All right. Use escape to enter the mission menu and on the mission. Right. If your sub is still intact and above the escape death, survive yet. Left click to end the mission. Either of these options. Continue in space. Okay. Home section on tactics. When you're ready. Good luck. Okay. So we have a contact, which I want to find. So I am going to jump back to my own ship. And yeah, we're going to try to mark the ship. I'll try to blow it up. That looks like a... That says blue whale. That's the whale.
On sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as biologic.
Yes. Okay. Well, that's done. There we go. Back. I think I'm good enough now to start work on that. Yeah, I did notice that there was some of the other stuff, but yeah. All right. All right. Campaign. North Atlantic, 1984. Forces. Right. Alright. Difficulty, normal. Okay. File name, okay. Commander name, sure. Thomas Chesterton. Sure, we'll do that. Okay. Los Angeles submarine. Ah, shit. Do I have other? I have no defensive weapons. Good, yes. Dimensions. Oh, Narwhal class nuclear attack submarine. A sturgeon or a permit. A skipjack, Los Angeles. So this has those 4 wires, 2 wires, 2, 2, 1 for the skipjack. That thing's tiny, apparently. I think we'll just stick with the Los Angeles submarine. One second. I gotta go grab something. I'll be right back. Ow, Lee. Okay. Alright, let's figure this stuff out. Right. Ronald Reagan has become his office against the Soviet Union. Once a Democrat is stands, sympathizes in Hollywood, is regarded with suspicion in the Kremlin. A risk spreading controversy. Nation more detent oriented. Okay. Interesting. The death of debate has been one of stagnation, bureaucratization. Alright. An unnamed diplomatic source. saying that provocations from the Reagan administration have created an elevated and anxiety. Alright. It's dangerous. Alright. Several in political are expressing a growing concern. Alright. As an evil empire. Alright. More information. Soviets down civilian airliner. A rage. Alright. All issued a statement claiming the flight was on a spy mission. Provocation. Okay. Alright. Miller are heightened as NATO exercises the Atlantic are denounced by as deliberate imperialist provocations. Oh boy. Pershing missiles as the medium-range tactical nuclear missile between NATO and the Warsaw Pact. Okay. Continuous escalation of the arms race, each side's fear of the other side's technical superiority, and strong to a volatile situation. Alright. Alright. How many more of these are there? Okay. And so the Senate, the DIA's assessment, Able Archer, 83, exercise told a story that has concluded that for a short while actually believed the United States was preparing for a first strike nuclear attack, using the exercise as a cover. The Soviet strategic nuclear forces for at least a week. Corroborates the strained relations, years of terrorist anti-communist rhetoric, advanced nuclear weapons, and the outspoken ideological friendship between Ronald Reagan and British Prime Minister Thatcher is said to have caused considerable fear among Soviet leadership. Okay. Hey, reactive armor. Okay. Supported by strike aircraft. Gap region in Western Germany. Initial negotiations. State of war between NATO countries and Soviet Union. NATO losses are reportedly high. Have been fully mobilized on convoys loaded with men, materials, and arms to right the full might of the United States Army, Marines, Air Force, and Navy on this unprovoked attack. Oh boy. Alright. The aircraft carrier is the first attack? Oh god. Okay. An enemy carrier task force saying to them that it will make a sort of patrol. Alright. You are ordered to intercept and destroy this, especially the aircraft carrier. If surface combatants and or attack submarines should be expected. Any Ace Hall patrols, anti-submarine warfare. Okay. Locate and sink. Weapons free on designated targets. Maintain radio silence until otherwise directed. Alright. Now I'm in repair. Will tell me what I've got. Okay. We have 8. 8 missiles. Okay. 26, 26. Okay. So, where do I need to go? Brief. New orders. Okay. Preparing to sail from, Murmansk. So, how do I... Okay. Where is Murmansk? Ah, Murmansk is over there. Oh. Okay. Bearing. Very weak surface duct. Very weak thermal layer. Our speed is 20 knots. Okay. All hands, man battle stations.
Sonar lost contact. Last bearing 078. Contact faded.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
Okay, Sierra 1 is also slightly to my right. If I...
Con sonar new contact bearing 098. Designated Sierra 2.
Okay.
Passing 500.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering
Okay.
eye.
Con sonar new contact bearing 1.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for
Okay.
10 knots.
Passing 400 feet.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Okay. Sierra 1. Signature.
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Okay. Oh,
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
okay. I'm being pinged. What is Sierra 1? Do I have actives on?
Con sonar switching to active search.
Shit. Okay. Come on. Uh-oh.
Make turns
Okay.